Hi guys, it's a beautiful Saturday and it's been a while actually. I've missed you. I don't know about you, but I do. Me who much my femo. Ben I watching in me no ntemuni kakra bi a me twen me ho no. Ense bebre na si interviews here and there any ade. But as usual, se for interview ho na ye media interview nko ade a na me meje konwa na ya ba be review se koyie sa nkoyie. The high points and in the low points. Now, recently, I'm saying the latest interviewer, Aba, me person me can be Nana Aba Anamoah Koku Anyidoho interview. Yeah, I hope so. What and I will. Well, and I say yeah. I think we can still have a watch so that we can all be on the same page for a better review. But before that, no, me da se bebre say okọ na oba ebe hwepo say the bibia to ho na. So far, it's been great. Analysis here, the comments are amazing and I'm very grateful for that. Way by and some people keep DMing me, sending me messages on Facebook, tagging me, abna saying SEO, I'm so sorry. Some of the assembly boy can be a but wait there. You can be a no. Unsubscribe, but more than subscribe. Now you didn't come on so on all social media platforms. TV. Let's have a look at that interview.
The Mills, President Mahama, President Nana Aba Anamoah.
I didn't see a tweet from you on International Women's Day.
I had a problem with my phone. Oh, I'm serious.
What was the problem with your phone?
I'm not too sure what happened to it.
No, but because that day you tweeted.
Yes, subsequently.
You did tweet.
Yes.
On the 8th.
Yes.
You tweeted.
Yes.
But you didn't.
Subsequently.
But did you wish your female friends happy?
Those that I could read by phone, I did.
Did you wish your wife?
I walk out of the studio. Don't annoy me. Do not. If you want to disturb this interview, I'm at liberty to go.
You can sit down. I apologize for bringing that up.
Okay. So let's continue. If you want to see the other side of me, you see it. I don't take no hostages. Let's have a decent conversation. It's your first program. Don't spoil it. Don't make people get pissed off with you. Let's have a nice conversation and just move on. You want to talk about personal issues? If I ask you what, if I also ask you some, just forget about it and let's move on.
Yes, Intino, Koku Anyidoho, seasoned politician. Nana Aba Anamoah, seasoned journalist. And go for seasoned journalist. Me can't do say no mu buta me say seasoning beya. Me I don't really know say ongo say Maggie say Royco. I don't know what seasoning it is, but omu ye seasoned journalist. Omu ye seasoned. They are seasoned. And I think you will pardon me for that. And such two experienced people in their various fields of work. And omu share no ye interview. Now here's a new see ye be fun step by step. Focus on what we just watched. Nana Aba Busa Koku Anyidoho question. Obviously, the question didn't sit well with him. He wasn't happy with it. Whatever reasons he had, into a trigger emotions because question Obusa no say remote course be newer and kind of reaction. No, maybe it's a bit over the top, but I don't want to also blame him because Bibi and Koku Bibi may Bibi. What I say? Ebiana Bibi oho. Intino, let's look at his reaction. Nibufuye or say he doesn't want to answer the question. Or can't so answer and nobody even push further. But Ehwana Koku sorry walk it out. It shows you that said the nani buesi efu afa. But he had every right. They be a say you busa questioner. You have every right to answer or not. Intino, say or say all answer no de. Menene ya adwin absolutely, perfectly. All answer. But say or sorry ya na all walking off the set no. It's radio, but still the listeners got to know say wa sorry ko. Eye TV so a ni nyina either ways enye fine. Say obe sorry ako. You have every right to say won't answer question no. But say obe walk it out of the set it's not appropriate. It's not appropriate. Intino, let's look at Nana Aba so reaction. Koku buefu or si oko Nana Aba me too chema. Honestly, me her no, I couldn't help but admire her more. The level of professionalism. I've seen so many captions, people are saying maturity. I don't want to use the word maturity because it doesn't take maturity to exhibit professionalism. You can be as old as what and still be unprofessional, and you can be as young as what and be professional. So the point for me here is the level of professionalism. She was so calm. Ni demeanor, ni posture didn't change from the start of the interview to the point na Koku hitia na all kwa na quite say or disrespecting na now back a crass embarrassment kakra bi, but already ni tone crass sa. She kept her cool, apologized, and you could see say it worked the magic. It brought Koku back. He sat down and they continued the interview. And so for me, that is the highest point of professionalism that I would want others to really, take a cue, because we've seen so many interviews. Over here na interviewee buefu, na interviewer su buefu, na eja dem. We yanko also that we say, really, you don't want to answer na no kone posture bi na brofu bi na we na Koku Anyidoho so atichen no okọ na interview nego na ye dey. Na ebe si wo mo an some over trendy. But more trendy we are, and then what? You've both defeated the purpose for which you had sat down to talk. Because interview there a 50-50. Until we need a way so we but when it becomes a lose-lose situation or a lose win, it's not really favorable. So I would like to commend the two of them anyway, because at least Nana Aba so apologize here. Koku so no go bet my who chinchan say chinchina me, but at least on also here they sat down as two level-headed people and they had a very decent conversation afterwards, which is very commendable. So well done. Now let's move on to another part of the interview that buttresses the point I've been making all this while. Maybe I can say nipa no interview no or agenda or objective our person achieve from the questioning any answer na be man no sa na wo so wote ho no also a objective at the end of the interview no you want a certain you want to achieve something enti no samomi enu mu hia obia ye nadwuma Nana Aba busa Koku question and Koku say oh answer again and or say we agreed on certain parameters within which we're going to operate. And you know, if you try to be smart, to go beyond it and wade into my personal life, I won't answer. And then Nana Aba also say, well, I'm also doing my job as a general. Anyway, let's have a look.
If
we're having a conversation.
I can see producers passing papers to you under
there's an help here.
Okay.
They're not passing anything.
So if you want us to say everything that we think we know, we will say it. And it will spoil the program. We all know the trade secrets. Let's keep it within that balance and then we move on. Yes, because we're not being fair to your listeners. People have tuned in. They want to listen to.
I wish you would see the comments that are coming in.
What are they saying?
Because they think that you should answer questions about John Mahama. And they think you are. But I totally respect if you don't want to talk about him. But they feel that you're being evasive. You don't want to talk about President Mahama. And so that's why I asked you. I cannot be a journalist, sit here and not talk to you.
I agree.
About President Mahama. And so if based on that you say I'm hot-headed.
No, I agree. You have a right to answer the questions.
Absolutely.
I'll be sorry, to ask the questions.
Yes, and it is up to you to answer it.
Fine.
But I will not say that I won't ask the questions.
Wonderful.
I will ask the questions that the people expect.
I respect that.
Okay, and I respect your decision not to answer these questions.
Brilliant.
What kind of music do you listen to?
Yeah, so in as much as Nana Aba had a job as a journalist to ask the questions, no, Koku also had the right to also answer or not. And Nana Aba made it clear, say, this is how it works. I am asking the questions as a journalist. I'm just doing my job. It is up to you to answer or not. And Koku say okay, but we agree. Say Beko hayenko. And Nana Aba was smart. I mean, she's smart, no doubt about that. And you know, she was even smart in trying to go off the tangent. Agree so but Koku also was also smarter to also know say Masa me say yenko so don't play smart with me, which I think most people are not able to handle very well during it. It works both ways. We've seen journalists or people, they are not even journalists because they say any journalist for one interview. They see everybody is doing interviews. So we've seen people interviewing people. Go for your interviews. Questions before the interview began. But the busa question na sometimes I already nipa na what you say we dey send ye kan send ka ye nkoho. But wakoho delay does that a lot, and there's been examples. Mekai some time ago on Joy's blessing, interview Joy's blessing, but I want to be can say na delay ukwa a question no pen no peso nanka and then nkodo betena ho be ye de enu to no frɛ enti no we wait to make him come before the show begins. But or start here, any smart person would want to go beyond what you agreed upon, and it happens. But it is up to you to also be smart enough to know, say, I had a kasi so no matter how you push me, I'm not going there. Which was the case. In Koku Anyidoho Nana Aba interview, I think the whole interview summarizes what I've been drumming home for the past weeks about how Obi interview was it behaving na wona ye interview no so no e was it behaving. I mean Nana Aba is my senior, and so I am very happy say she keeps setting the standards. Okay, she sets the standards, she's setting the pace, and so it is up to us whether you're a journalist or not. Say no say what face when you say juma we na abeye interview when yi na abeye dia. And then I'm patcho, bit my pesa CD. They are told them. No, I find it's a Bible. Now they be a interviewer. Walk away. No one who say okay. Me call her any panny say ya miss me fanfa. Now miss me fanfa, now miss me fanfa. At the end of the day, you get a good interview, you achieve your aim, you please your viewers, and you get your numbers, and subsequently the money and everything goes well. And that's my opinion. I'm doing this with you, don't forget. And you know, what do you also think? Do you think they both handled it well? Do you think Nana Aba did well? Did you think Koku could have done better? Or let me know what you think. Just drop your comments and opinions down below. Let's get interactive. You can see some more try. I also come in, I join the conversation, and then we keep on all social media platforms. We've been doing this on Facebook. We've been doing it on Instagram, on Twitter, and here on YouTube. Say if you're watching me on YouTube, you can please subscribe and then click the notification bell so that anytime I'm on, you get notified and we can get talking. If you're on Facebook too, please do well to like our page or follow us on Instagram, Twitter. It's Abena Kwabena TV. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate your effort in tagging me when issues come up, and then some of you sending me private messages and inviting me, send me for my number too. But unfortunately, like I said, this is strictly media interviews, okay? And so when it has to do with interviews, content review within my purview, as I always say, I would not hesitate to squeeze some time to come and have this lovely chat with you. So thank you so much for watching. Enjoy your weekend. Please like, share the video, and don't forget to drop your comments.